Merry Meet YouTubers. This is Lady Grave Dancer, and I am here because I am Thursday's host. Obviously, it's Thursday. I'm Thursday's host here on The Witch's Voice. Yay! This week was about your totem animals. I'm sorry, I've been so sick. And, you know, as I've said before, this channel has really brought a lot to me, more than I've brought to the channel, because the topics that are being picked are helping me to look into other aspects of things. It's just really crazy. Just like, you know, I learned so much more about being Capricorn from last week's topic. So, yeah. So I figured out with this topic and looking up to that I have had 4 spirit guide animals, or totem animals, however you want to refer to them. When I have first opened up Lady Grave Dancer, wolves were just everywhere. We actually had wolves in the neighborhood, and it wasn't coyotes, they were actual wolves that were in our neighborhood for whatever reason, and they were actually getting hold of some of the neighborhood animals. We thought they were coyotes, but they turned out to be wolves from what they had said. And everywhere I was going, I was seeing wolves. Wolves were coming to me in my dreams. Other people were having dreams, because people like to talk to me about their dreams, because sometimes I can explain what their dream means. And people were coming to me in their dreams, and they had wolves. It was really weird. So, because I had 3 of my friends that came to me about that. Was it 3 or 4 actually? 3 friends and 1 relative who came to me about a dream that they had with wolves. So wolves were just like everywhere. And it turns out that wolves come around and try to guide you into, because wolves are teachers and pathfinders. I think they were coming around to guide me into the path of opening this channel and sharing my knowledge, because that's what they do, is they're teachers and they're pathfinders. And I've had many people who said that, not this channel, Lady Grave Dancer, I'm sorry, when I opened up that channel, who said that I've helped them a lot, which I don't see how. I honestly don't see how I help anybody, but it's, you know, I get messages like that all the time. So I think I've helped people, and that's what the wolf was doing for me. The wolf also helps you, will teach you how to have confidence, help you develop strength and confidence in making decisions and believing in what you're doing. And that was something that I still have a little trouble with, where believing that I'm actually strong enough to do this and this and that, and then when something happens, I'm like, wow, did I really do that? You know, I question my abilities a lot more back then than I do now, and I just think that has a lot to do with the Christian background and the criticism that I was getting. Then after a while, I started seeing hawks everywhere. It was funny, because in the neighborhood there was actually hawks flying around. And when we would have our dogs in the backyard, there was hawks flying around, and in one of the spots that I just think is a beautiful place for meditating, a hawk would always land on the stump of that tree. And a hawk comes into your life to start teaching you inner balance, you know, kind of separate from annoyances that are not important and focus on what is important, and focus more on your talents and your situations, kind of help you block out what everybody else got going on and help you with your own inner self. So that was pretty cool about the hawk. And this one, it was just really wild for me. It's the lizard. Lately, on the back porch, we've lived in this house for about 6 or 7 years, I don't know. There's always been geckos and just all kinds of lizards and frogs and stuff everywhere. And just this year, for some reason, this season, the lizards just seem to be more there everywhere, you know. I opened up my candle box, there was one in it. I was opening up another box in the other room, there was one in there, and I'm like, they don't come in the house because I have cats. Why are they, you know, all over the place? You know, my nerves. And my son has started a fascination with playing with them, and his toys, just this morning he brought him 2 lizards, one on each hand, and he brought them to show them to me. And it's like the lizards stuck out more than him himself. The lizards were just like that. And so I got to looking up today on lizards, and it makes so much sense. Look it up, and I'm going to show you what I found today on lizards. So I'm going to look this way because I'm going to be reading real quick. It said, lizards, in associating with dreaming, dreams awaken our unconscious mind and make us aware of issues we haven't been ready to face in our conscious lives. Lizards appear when we need to analyze our present reality and brings a message for immediate change in some area or areas of life. The change can represent letting go of old ideas or negative behaviors which endanger our growth. And that is just right on time. That hits me right at home right now. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, those are my totem animals, and I think this is a really cool topic, and I'm going to look a lot more into it because I also looked up on the bear, and it seemed to really hit home too, but I don't really have a part of my life where the bear was really out there like I do with the other ones. So I hope this is what you were talking about for this topic. Tuesday's host for picking this topic. It was really cool, and I'm going to look more into it, and I think I'm going to find out a lot more about myself through this. So I really appreciate it, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next week. Alright guys, blessed be.